The Las Vegas Raiders are already blitzing more than last year. Last year, the Raiders under Gus Bradley were ranked last in the NFL in blitz percentage at 12%. Meanwhile, Patrick Graham with the Giants as the defensive coordinator last year blitzed 25% of the time, about 17th most in the NFL. And the Raiders against the Vikings did blitz several times, and they also blitzed with players who I believe will be on the field in the regular season. In this first play, you see the Raiders lined up in the nickel defense, and Jonathan Abram is actually lined up in the slot right here. Interesting to see him coming down in the slot. You know, Patrick Graham likes to do that with some of his safeties, and you're going to see Jonathan Abram already in full pursuit before the ball is hiked. And while he rushes, he kind of goes into the left guard here and pushes Andrew Billings into the running back, which is very convenient for him because that allows him to get pressure on the quarterback, shifting to the left side, almost like a stunt in a way. And if it wasn't for this hit by Jonathan Abram, then Jayon Brown doesn't get his hands on the football, and Duran Harmon doesn't have the opportunity to intercept the football right there. But this is just a great play. Great to see Jonathan Abram utilized. Yes, he's not the best in coverage. We know that, but he could still pursue ball carriers and obviously blitz the quarterback. Great to see Patrick Graham utilize some of Jonathan Abram's assets here. In this next play, you're going to see the Raiders defense lined up in a sort of dime formation with Jonathan Abram and Jayon Brown as the sub linebackers here. Very interesting to see Jonathan Abram lined up here. A lot of people think he can be utilized in this type of role. And at the slot cornerback position, you have Amik Robertson right there in the slot. And he's actually going to come close to the line of scrimmage as well. You have Abram, Jayon Brown, Amik Robertson all lined up. And the quarterback and the offensive line has to figure out which one of these guys are going to blitz, and who's going to drop into coverage. And it's also an interesting formation. I want you guys to really pay attention to this. You know, at first glance, you would assume the Raiders are in a type of zone coverage, but you actually see Trayvon Merring come closer to the first down marker here, and it looks like the Raiders are actually in man coverage. Check out Jayon Brown, number 50 here. When the ball is hiked, he's going to immediately rush and try to cover this slot cornerback. It looks just like man to man. And if this blitz doesn't get here in time, that's an easy completion for the Vikings to make. However, you're going to see Amik Robertson at the top go in and blitz the quarterback. Well, Jonathan Abram's going to kind of go into a zone here. Maybe it's a type of cover one blitz, or perhaps if the running back would have ran a route, Jonathan Abram would have been responsible for him. But look at the pressure that happens here. It really Malcolm Koonce is going to get credit for this sack. But if it wasn't for this blitz by Amik Robertson, taking care of the running back here, allowing Malcolm Koonce to run this stunt very easily. You see him start out at the top of the play, end up at the bottom half of the defensive line there, able to go ahead and get this sack. Great play, great blitz design by Patrick Graham. In this next play, you also have a little interesting formation. You're going to see Jayon Brown lined up over the center, and he's going to blitz. I'll tell you, he's going to blitz. But you also have Jonathan Abram here lined up in the box, almost at a linebacker position, because you already have your slot cornerback here with Darius Phillips. Looks like Jonathan Abram is at linebacker right here. You have Duran Harmon up top, and then Trayvon Merring is going to be the single high safety that you can't see on your screen right here. And what's interesting about this is I want you to check out Kendall Vickers and Jayon Brown right here in the middle. And really, they're going to help make this stunt and generate a lot of pressure right here. You're going to see Jayon Brown take this center and just drive him into the left guard, allowing the defensive tackle to perform a stunt. And Kendall Vickers kind of does the same thing and follows pursuit here. So you see you got three offensive linemen being taken care of by two rushers, and that's essentially what you want, to have a man free wide open. Number 69 coming in here, ready to lay some heat onto the quarterback. Quarterback has to get rid of the ball quickly, and that's how you get that interception. So the Raiders really do need to implement some blitzes in their scheme, and they're already doing that. You saw Gus Bradley not do it that much last year, and it's interesting to see Patrick Graham willing to do this while primarily, maybe not in this play, but in plays prior, being in man coverage, not afraid to blitz, and have, these cornerbacks and these defenders in the secondary cover people one-on-one. I think this is going to be a recipe for success. I think this is going to help us utilize players like Jonathan Abram and also perhaps make our D-line a little bit better if we don't really have the pieces in the interior defensive line that we'd like. A better way to increase the pass rush and help them reap the benefits of blitzing is to just implement it more often and to disguise it like Patrick Graham has done in this previous preseason game. Either way, like this video if you haven't already and subscribe to the Raiders Rundown for more Raiders content. I'm going to be releasing more content like this because I've been watching the film so I figured I might as well record it and point out some things I noticed to you guys too. Why not do that? Hey, my name is WiFiWillie. Peace out, and I hope you have a good one.